Windows has spent decades acting like a landlord who refuses to leave you alone while you are trying to relax. You sit down at your desk. You press the power button. Instead of your favorite game, you get a notification about a cloud storage update, or maybe a security patch requires a full system restart. It is exhausting, but there is a different way to live. This system turns your high-powered machine into something that feels more like a console than a computer. It is sleek. It is fast. It is designed to get out of your way. When you boot it up, you are not staring at a messy desktop full of icons. You are looking at your library. You pick a game. You start playing. That is the entire mission statement. This whole experience is what powers that famous handheld device everyone is talking about lately. It takes the complex world of PC gaming and hides it behind a friendly curtain. Underneath that curtain, things change. This is not the traditional operating system you grew up with. This is built on a foundation of open source freedom. For most people, that sounds like complex code and terminal windows. But here, you never have to see that stuff. Most big games run perfectly. There is a special translation layer inside the software. It tricks the games into thinking they are on a normal computer. It is honestly impressive how far this technology has come. You get more frames per second in some cases. The system is not wasting energy on things like printer drivers. It does not care about background data tracking. It is lean. It is mean. It is focused entirely on one task. However, it is not a perfect fairy tale. There are still some rough edges. These moments remind you that you are not on a traditional machine. The biggest hurdle is multiplayer security software. If you play a lot of competitive shooters, you might find yourself locked out. These programs look for specific files that just do not exist here. It is getting better every month. Developers are starting to pay attention, but it is still a gamble for some of the biggest multiplayer hits. Then there is the desktop mode. If you want to use this as a normal computer for work, you can. There is a button that flips the whole interface. Suddenly, you have a taskbar. You have a web browser, but it feels like a secondary thought. It is like trying to use a screwdriver to eat soup. It works, but it is clear the tool was not meant for that. This is a gaming-first environment. If you want a device that lets you escape into a digital world without the friction of modern computing, this is the gold standard. It turns your PC into a toy in the best possible way. It removes the stress of maintenance. It puts the focus back on the joy of the experience. It is not for the person who needs a spreadsheet machine. It is not for the heavy video editor. It is for the person who wants to sit on the couch. They want to press one button. They want to be lost in a story within seconds. The future of gaming might not be about more power. It might just be about less clutter. This system proves that less is definitely more when it comes to having fun. It is a breath of fresh air in a world of bloated software. You feel the speed immediately. You feel the focus. Every click feels intentional. Every menu is snappy. It makes the old way of doing things feel ancient. You start to wonder why we put up with the noise for so long. This is the new baseline for what a gaming machine should be. It is smooth. It is reliable. It just works.